Hello and welcome to Smaulgld's Perth Mint Gold Sales Update for the month of July. Perth Mint Gold Sales topped the U.S. Mint Gold Sales in July for the fifth month in a row. Not only is it the fifth month in a row, but these are the only 5 times that the Perth Mint has outsold the U.S. Mint. The Perth Mint is a regional mint. It is not the Australian mint that mints all the coins for the government for use. It is a mint out in Perth, and it makes collectible coins and bullion coins, and it is also a refinery. So it is a large mint, but it is not a mint along the size of the U.S. Mint. So the Perth Mint sold 23,675 ounces of gold in July. And that topped the U.S. Mint gold sales of 21,500 ounces. And that number, that 21,500, includes all American Gold Buffalo 1-ounce coins, all 1/10 ounce, all 1/4 ounce, all 1/2 ounce, and all 1-ounce American Gold Eagle coins sold in July. And we've been through those too. You can go back and check out those videos and the blog posts and the charts. We've done the American Gold Eagle sales for July, and we've also done the American Gold Buffalo sales for July. So this is the fifth month in a row that the Perth Mint has outsold the U.S. Mint. There are also sales at the Perth Mint for gold in July 2017 were up about 40% from July 2016 sales of 16,870 ounces, but that was a pretty bad month last July. Let's take a look at more of the Perth Mint. And then we're going to check out some charts. I got a new chart comparing the U.S. Mint to the Perth Mint. So here you can see the Perth Mint gold sales caught fire in this period right here, September to January. These are some of the highest months ever at the Perth Mint. 58,000, 79,000, 54,000, 63,000, and 72,000. They've fallen off a bit since then, but not nearly as drastically as the U.S. Mint has. Here's your pitch to donate to Smaulgld via PayPal, via Bitcoin, via Litecoin, or via becoming a patron on Patreon. We put a new button there if you're interested in donating on a regular basis to Smaulgld. Now here is a longer chart from January to July, and you can see there's been some spikes, but this period right here, September to January, just recently was the high watermark for Perth Mint gold sales. So Perth Mint gold sales are increasing, especially relative to U.S. Mint. And I would speculate that a lot of these sales aren't going to Australians, but are being shipped north to China. Makes sense because their sales have not been hurt as much as the sales at the U.S. Mint. And this, again, as I mentioned, is a smaller mint. Let's take a look at some of those comparisons. By the way, if you're interested in buying the Australian gold kangaroo coin, there is a 1/10 ounce size you can buy. Click there for Money Metals Exchange. That is still available. Excuse me. The other coins have sold out. The other bullion coins, the rooster is sold out, but the kangaroo is still available. That is a bullion coin rather than a limited edition coin. And you can buy Perth Mint coins from SD Bullion, BGASC, which stands for buygoldandsilver.com, and also Money Metals Exchange. The links are below this YouTube, and they're also on the Smaulgld website. If you do buy through those links, you pay no more, no less than if you visited the sites directly, and Smaulgld gets a small commission, not investment advice to buy or sell gold or silver. But if you are interested and you're going to do so anyway, you've done your research, conducted whatever due diligence you need, talk to your financial advisor, tax advisor. If you're going to buy, please consider at least comparing pricing and shipping at the bullion dealers on the Smaulgld site and below. Now, let's look here. Excuse me. The Perth Mint is basically, it's a refiner of gold and silver, and historically it sells less silver than it did gold. Well, it always sold more, so all places sell more silver than gold, just because there's more silver. But unlike the U.S. Mint, when in 2014 it sold 100 times more silver than gold, the The Perth Mint has never gone that high. In 2015, it was 25 to 1. 2016, it was 23 to 1, 23 times silver to gold. And that's been about consistent as we've gone along. But here's the interesting thing. Since March, the Perth Mint gold sales have been topping the U.S. Mint sales. Now, I've written it out here. Rather than go through these numbers this way, let's take a look at the chart from March, April, May, June, and again in July. Now, I've done it for a year. I'll probably do a longer term chart, but here you can see traditionally the U.S. Mint sells more. This is the blue U.S. Mint. This is the red Perth Mint. Sells more than the Perth Mint. Clearly. Other than in December when the U.S. Mint, for whatever reason, shuts down for 3 weeks to change the dyes. Like it takes 3 weeks to do that. But that's what they do. So that's when the Perth Mint might sell more historically than the U.S. Mint. But normally the U.S. Mint always sells more than the Perth Mint. And if I took this chart back, which I haven't, you'll always see the blue line higher. But look what's happened since March. That red line, that red line, that red line, that red line, and that red line in March, April, May, June, and July. That red line representing the Perth Mint is higher than the U.S. Mint. Now, these are atrocious sales, although, to be fair, the Perth Mint seems to have steadied its gold sales, but it's not like they're going gangbusters. If you look here, see, this is still a drop, but it's really the U.S. Mint whose gold sales have indeed fallen off a cliff. That's about the gold-silver ratio. Well, that's still, look here, last month in July, was above 74.5 the whole month. At one point, it almost reached 80. So, and I've heard a lot of people, it's unsustainable. The gold-silver ratio has to come down. Silver is the most wonderful metal on the planet. Okay. If you look historically, and I will be doing another report on silver versus dollar, gold versus dollar, silver versus the Dow, and gold versus the Dow, and you'll see most years silver gets crushed. More than half of the more than half over the last 40 some odd years, does silver outperform anything? And that highlights that silver is a spike and dive commodity. It's not destined to go up and stay up. It's going to have another spike. I don't doubt that. But, it's had two in the last 30 years. 1979-80 it spiked, then it stagnated, and it spiked in 2010-11, and then it's been all over since then. In any event, I think that's it for the Perth Mint. Tomorrow we'll do the Perth Mint silver sales, maybe the next day, because we have to do the Indian gold imports, the Indian silver imports, the Shanghai Gold Exchange. I've got a schedule to juggle here. People's Bank of China. There's a lot to do it, as I mentioned. Also, I found a fourth gold pile. I have to do an update on that to go through all the silver pile, the four largest silver stockpiles. I have to update that, and we also do some stuff on Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. So please subscribe to this channel. You'll be updated, and also subscribe to Smaulgld.com. And don't forget, become a patron of Smaulgld. Donate to Smaulgld via Bitcoin, Litecoin, or PayPal. Thank you very much.